Facebookers, what are we doing?
We're live.
Eden.
How to use social media to raise your income.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Who wants to know how to use social media to raise your income?
Do you know how to fix this?
I got a lot I got to do today, but I'm going to give you some good free tips, solid stuff for you to immediately be able to use and change how you do your social media. I'm going to give you 3 free tips. We're going to talk about the accelerator for those of you who are already in. Give you some time to ask questions. It's my advanced business training program, 4-month program. Now always adjust this right away, so it's good. And when there's 3, sometimes I've noticed that when there's 3 tripods, people adjust 1, but I'm like, there's 3, so you want to adjust 3.
That means what's up?
It means it's good.
Willa. What's Gucci?
It's good.
What's good?
That's
Oh my
Gucci.
God, not Maddie falling.
I'm not Gucci.
Thanks for your time, Tai. How to eat like Tai Lopez is somebody's question. All knowledge is boss. Cool.
Who here is good at social media? Who here knows how to use social media to change your income? Big question.
I'll move
Crush
now.
it with social media. Thank you, Maya.
You're welcome.
Let's go. Let us go.
Pop in for a Snapchat.
I snapped her once.
Kelly,
Nathan,
Kelly Levesque Nutrition.
did you post all the... You getting all our posts done that we need to be doing?
Yeah.
Thanks. First rule of social media. Very few people are good at it. Second rule, and I'll give you more than these. You know, this setup is probably not the best because it gets laggy like that.
I'll check it out at the end.
I'm gonna give you 1, 2, 3. How to use social media to make more money. Everybody wants more money. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're not an entrepreneur, whatever you're doing, you got to know how to use social media. It's not only the quote-unquote thing of the future, it's the thing of the present, it's the thing of the past. I'm going to give you 3 little tips. Let's get started. Number 1, I told you, and I'm going to give you some sub-points. Most people aren't good. Now, why is that important for you to know? Well, you can't just look at who gets the most likes. Although getting more likes is indicative a lot of times that you're doing something right, but it's not proof. There's people on Instagram that have fake likes. There's people who have a million followers, but if you look at their engagement, it's very low. There's other metrics you have to look at. Somebody said, Tai, are you an entrepreneur? It's funny how people struggle to figure out what I am. I'm definitely an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 19. You can't just look at likes or comments or followers. Although, like I said, it is indicative of something. For example, my YouTube channel only has about 500,000 subscribers, but if you look at how many minutes people watch on my YouTube, it's more than almost any channel in the world. Partly because I do paid boosts, but also because there's other factors that go into determining. For example, let's say you make a video and 100 million people watch it, but they only watch it for 10 seconds. That's not as good as having a video that people watch, 30 minutes of it, but only 10 million people watch because they're more engaged. So engagement is really the factor. So B, what you have to look at, most people and most social media, it's a bad example for you. So engagement is what you want to look at the end of the day. And here's a little test that I do. It's called the walk down the street test. Some of you are eventually going to build up your social media to the point when you walk down the street, people are going to stop you and say, who are you? I've seen you before. What's your name? Can I get a selfie? That is the real test of engagement. Engagement talks, bullshit walks. And you'll see different, I was supposed to, is that my metric is that my Facebook thumbnail for this? Me eating a chicken wing? You guys got to be aware, that's a horror. Look at the thumbnail, what it is on this Facebook. Maya and Nathan, since you guys are in charge of this, you can check it out. If you are not really, no, I don't. I just want you to have an AAR and fix it with whoever you need to talk to for the future. Okay. If you don't pass the test, the walking down the street test, then you don't really have engagement. That's kind of what it goes down to. I was supposed to meet Justin Bieber tonight, but he actually had a stalker today. So they had a security alert, so I'm not going to meet him tonight. But if Justin Bieber walks down the street, obviously he's not just a social media guy, he's a music person, but he definitely passes this test. He walks down the street, he has engagement. What's your engagement right now? Now, you don't necessarily have to be a movie star, you don't have to have 1 million people following you. You need to have your target audience following you, and that's the most important thing. Someone says, Ty, can you start from scratch on social media? Everybody starts from scratch. You must start from scratch. If you're just starting out, you have no choice. The 3 things. So, point 1, ABC. If you're looking at most social media, just know most social media isn't good. Even if they have likes, even if they have followers, even if they have comments, it's all about engagement. And if you want to know your engagement test, walk down the street. If you're doing it right, your target audience will come up to you and tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, I've seen you before. Again, your target market might just be, you know, a small group of people in the world, but that group of people should notice you. You don't need to be Justin Bieber. You know, you don't need to be, I have a lot of people, if I go out now, I can't even Snapchat till after I leave a location because people will come line up outside to meet me because of social media and other things that I do. But it might it'll happen for you too. And boosting engagement, we'll talk about, someone said, how do you boost your engagement? I'm going to talk about that in a second. Someone says, Ty, how much money do you make? So I never really try to, you don't want to brag about how much money you make. It's not a good thing. People are always trying to look up my net worth, all that stuff. Remember, life's about one thing and one thing only. It's not about your wealth. It's not about if you have Ferraris or Lamborghinis. It's not if you have a cool house like I'm at here. You know what it's about? It's about your lifestyle. Do you like your lifestyle? It's all about the lifestyle. Never forget that. And for most of you, and I was in this place, you have to do a lifestyle renovation. You got to do a rehab. You have to re-engineer your lifestyle. And it's all about the lifestyle. I can't say that enough, man. It's about your lifestyle. And each person has a different lifestyle that they want. And your social media should work towards your lifestyle. If you're an entrepreneur, it should work towards that. If it's an artist, your social media must work towards that lifestyle. When it comes to setting goals, you set goals around lifestyle. You don't set goals around how much money you're gonna make, because money is just cotton. You know, it's, people call it paper, it's technically cotton. And cotton has no value except the value people place on it and the value an economic system puts on it. If you have a lifestyle though, every single day you have a great life. And you don't want all your life to be perfect because then you'll get too weak-willed. You want about 80% of your life. I read an interesting book. It's called The Upside of Your Dark Side. It's scientists talking about your lifestyle. You want about 20% of your life stressful and 80% of your life where it feels exciting, where you feel invigorated, where you feel focused and passionate. That's what I try to do. Everything I do. Sometimes I'm like, Ty, why are you eating while you're doing this talk? Well, I don't differentiate my life. I'm hungry. This is my house. I'm opening up my house through social media. I'm gonna act myself. Now, I don't want to be rude or anything, but sometimes you gotta eat, you know? Man gotta eat. If you're doing, I do a lot of fitness stuff. I do a lot of sports. I do about 3 hours a day of training, whatever it is. Yesterday, you might have seen I was training with one of the top MMA trainers of all time. He trained, you know, Lyoto Machado. He trained he trained Spider, Silva, all the champions, and that's part of my lifestyle. So I need to eat to live that lifestyle or have no energy. You got to focus down, and social media has to be part of your strategy to enhance, renovate, and create this lifestyle that you want. And everybody has a different one. So let's go to number 2. So this was number 1. Most social media is not worth learning from. It's not very good. It might have likes, comments, followers. Doesn't have engagement. It doesn't pass the walk down the street test. Number 2. When's the Cairo got here? My shoulder's killing me. Oh wait, that's not a good answer. When?
I'm not sure.
Okay, but do you have a proximity? You should always get that other guy's good too. Number 2, what do you need to know? I will tell you. You have to understand interruption patterns. That's a P. Interruption patterns. People are getting bombarded by social media. The number 1 mistake most people make with social media, why they don't make the money that they want to make, they don't get they don't pass the test of the walking down the street test. It's simply because of one main reason. They don't know how to interrupt people from the other millions of social media accounts, the other millions of ads, the other millions of YouTube videos, billions of YouTube videos. What's your interruption pattern? I want you to answer that for me. Who knows? How are you going to interrupt? What do we have? Somebody said, let's see your cars, bro. Bro. I love people that say bro. Okay, the answer is, if you want to see my lifestyle, is a simple new invention. It's called, I just invented it yesterday. It's called Snapchat. If you go there, you see my whole life. Everybody who wants to know if I bullshit or tell the truth, just watch my fucking Snapchat. You're going to know real quick. Now, some people are slow learners, so they haven't figured out how to use Snapchat yet, but come on now. Use it. You can see my cars every day. You can see my lifestyle every day. You can see the things you like about my lifestyle and the things you would change, and that's great. Then you go out and make your Snapchat, and it'll be great. You can see it every day. For those of you who think that I rent a hotel one day, you can fucking use your brain and go on my Snapchat. So people are slow learners. You know who your enemy is in life? Slow learners. Trust me. Slow learners. You can show people all kinds of stuff. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, I'm slow. Don't ever surround yourself with slow learners. They will drag you down. They will drag you down to the depths of hell. Surround yourself with people that get with the program real quick. You know? Okay. Number 2, interruption patterns. Most of you, or not most of you, but most people find me on social media. What did I do on social media that got your attention? Just think back to the time that you first heard about me. What was it? For some of you, it was, you're counting Meerkat wrong, by the way, guys. That's the total count. You got to do it at the real-time count. You go, somebody said YouTube ad. Somebody says it was from 67 Steps. Somebody said a friend referred you. Somebody said it was you on YouTube looking for music. What else? A TED Talk. I have one of the top 15 TEDx talks of all time. Somebody said my intellect. Somebody said, TED Talk, Tai, you're the man. What else do we have? Oh, shit. Nathan, unblock the JJ lag. Shit, I pressed the wrong button on Periscope. Snapchat converted you. So some people found me on Snapchat. Cool. So people have heard about me from various ways. What's your way? Did you write that down?
Yeah.
If you ever get cut off Periscope or Meerkat, you could go over to Facebook. Your ad came up on Valentine's Day. Here in my garage. 67 steps. TEDx. Lakers game, somebody saw me. Good. Email referral from Joshua Pellissier, somebody said. Books. People heard about my book reviews. What's your way? This is more important. Question for you. You know mine. What's yours? What are you going to do? That interrupts. Dan Bilzerian was over here the other day. Dan Bilzerian, if you've seen his Instagram, you will know his interruption patterns. That's why he has one of the biggest Instagrams in the world, 10, 12, 13, 14 million followers. For Taylor Swift, she uses her music, and that interrupts people. They love her music so much that they'll follow her, and she has, I think, 55 million or more YouTube followers, Instagram followers. What's your technique? You can learn from me, you can learn from somebody else, but what's yours? That's the most important question. Let's throw a few out here. What are you going to do using your social media? You said Dan Bilzerian uses females. Correct. What's yours? You can't. Somebody said value. That's good, but be specific. There we go. What's your specific? See, you're going to notice not as many people have an answer. It's harder to come up with this. But you can do it. Somebody said you could set your hair on fire. Yeah, you can do that once. That'll be your last one. Somebody says, where are models at? There's actually 10 back there playing basketball. I just posted it on my Snapchat. What is yours? Somebody said public awareness. Somebody said brand myself. The question is, how will you interrupt people? Somebody said the art of food. Okay, so you're going to showcase some food? What is it? Captivate people with music. Somebody said basketball they're going to use. Somebody said rent a Ferrari and say here in my garage. Okay, you could try that. You could try that. Somebody makes amazing smoothies. That's your business. Inspiring people to be healthy. But that's not an interruption pattern. What's the specific thing? Pranks. Fly in on a helicopter. What else? What do we got? Occultism. Give freebies away. What else? Food. Roasting people. So comedy. Demonstrate how to survive in the wild. Motivational speeches. Video games. Something with shock value. Yeah, but what is this something? Email marketing. No, email marketing. We're talking about social media. What are you going to interrupt people? You can't just do email marketing. Coffee. What else? What else? Come on, guys. Working out from home. Inspirational speeches. Somebody said they own a helicopter, so they're going to share the excitement. Full-time DJing. Vine. No, but Vine's the site. Weight loss product. No, what are you going to do? Why are people going to stop and look at your Instagram? Teach people how to gain muscle. That's good. Do black flips on Snapchat. Okay. Blogging. No, that's not good. Because, I mean, blogging's good, but what's the specific thing you're going to blog about? Somebody said vaping. That's been done a lot. Smoking weed on your, or like vaping, I feel like this is overdone, guys. Anybody who freaking smokes weed can just do that. Golf teacher. Yep, that's interesting. Vlog about the struggle of life. Talk about Elon Musk. Use your music. Music's always good. Now, you can, somebody said, are we only talking about social media? Well, that's what the talk's about, but you can apply it to other stuff. Later on, I'm going to go in a little bit, but I'm just doing this talk, and I'm going to give you guys, those of you who really want to go deeper in all this stuff, I'm going to open up the accelerator here for about the first 20 minutes. I'll let people in at the old discounted price. Right now it's $4,000 in 2016, but I'm going to let you guys in for the old price. last year's price, but only for 20 minutes. I like to do this. Why? I like to surround myself. One thing you're going to learn in life, always surround yourself with badasses. Badasses make decisions. Procrastinators, you get too many procrastinators around you, and next thing you know, they're like Ebola. They rub off on you and you get sick with their disease. You don't want to get sick from somebody's disease. And procrastination is a freaking disease. Trust me. It's a disease. It's worse than any other disease. You want to vaccinate yourself against that disease and keep far away from it. Okay, so we have this. You got your interruption patterns. You got to come up with yours. One of the things you want to understand is the 25 cognitive biases will tell you what the best interruption patterns are. Things like reward, Kantian fairness, things like reciprocity. Now, some of these might be big words. You might not understand them. Lollapalooza effect, Lollapalooza, hard to spell word. You want to have association bias. You want to understand availability bias. You want to go into scarcity bias, go into chemical bias, senescence bias, more and more and more. There's so many of these, and the deal is, like I said, if you can master those, you can always interrupt. I'm launching a new product today. Some of you are going to be in it. This is badass. It's I have the 67 steps, the accelerator, and I'm launching a new program, how to get the lifestyle you want, and it's pretty badass. So the way to get the lifestyle you want is simple. 7 minutes a day, 7 days a week. That's it. That's all you got to know. You do that, and you do it consistently, and it's gonna change your life. It changed my life. I'll show you how it could change yours. I'm gonna let you train the way I train, how I do it. 7 minutes. I do it more than 7 minutes, but when you're starting out, it builds up in levels. So you can be like a white belt, just like martial arts, and you can start with the Oh yeah, we got this. You can start training with me. We'll see who the first 1,000 people who get in the program. It'll be cool. I'll call you the original founders or something like that. So it'll load. I'll send out later on Snapchat a link for it, and then you can click. It's going to be $69 a month. And for some of you, you think that's too expensive? Bullshit. The average person spends $80 a month on fast food. Cut your fast food. Actually, the average person spends about $100 on fast food. So cut your fast food. And you know who I have? My first trainer. Yesterday, I trained with a memory coach. You want to learn how to improve your memory? Boom! It's crazy how he trained me. In 1 minute, I memorized the table of contents of a book forward and backwards. And I tested myself this morning. You'll learn how to make a mental palace, all this stuff. He's a 2-time world memory champ, or U.S. memory champ. And if you want to learn a language, you want to learn to read more, you want to learn public speaking, you want to learn how to do business, you got to remember stuff. Some people just have horrible memories, so they never can get anything done. These 25 cognitive biases will help you break the interruption patterns. For example, my Lamborghini video has a lot of reward in it. People like Lamborghinis, so when you see it, your brain releases dopamine. It releases positive chemicals that goes, that's cool. When you see something that's cool, you want to be around it. When there's no pain associated, you're like, boom, and that's reward. And that video in total, I made it 4 or 5 different variations, did around 600 million views. Pretty cool. People are still typing their ways. They're gonna interrupt people. Guitars. Tai, you should do a personality test. Yeah, we're launching a whole bunch of quizzes. That's another way to get people's attention. That's a little more advanced. For those of you in the accelerator, I'm gonna open accelerator in a little bit here. I gotta be out. We're doing some contests. I'm doing a show that's like the best singer, best investment idea, we're doing a show like America's Next Top Model. It's not the same, but it's similar. You guys can vote on my Snapchat. It's kind of cool. I've been doing all these contests. People like it. And it's fun. You can interact and learn something at the same time. Christopher Moeller says, Ty, you're awesome, please. Say my name if you see this. There you go. Jack says, I have $5,000 to invest. Is that distraction? Jack, on Facebook, if you have $5,000 to invest most of it in training yourself to live the lifestyle you like. Focus on lifestyle. Do you like your lifestyle? Let's do a quick test. I know we're talking about social media, but just a quick survey. 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 10 means you're living the lifestyle of your dreams. Everything's rocking and rolling exactly as you envisioned it yourself. 1 is you hate most of your life. What are you? Ready, set, go. We got a 1, a 6, an 8, a 1, an 8, a 2, a 7, a 9. If you say a 9, that means there's basically nothing you would want better in your life. 10, 4, 7, 4, 1, 9, 4, 8, 6, 7, 5, 8, 8, 1, 5, 3, 6, 4, 4, 7, 2, 9, 6, 4, 7. I just need more money, somebody said in their set. We have a 0. You can't be a 0. One person says a 10, a 5. People are asking, what am I? You know, one thing I've learned, if you see yourself as the top, there's only one way to go. That's down. So I don't want to be a 10. Once you're a 10, there's no change except down. I would say I try to keep, around an 8, and I want to push up to a 9 or a 10. If you're below an 8, you got to make major changes in your life. If you're an 8, 9, or 10, you have to make micro changes. There's some things in my life, you always have to change and improve. Life's all about the rise. It's about the rise. And for your lifestyle, when you're a 6, for example, or a 4, or a 7, you got to make some changes, because I have good news and I have bad news for each person here about your lifestyle, about your income, about everything you're doing. If you're a 6, a 5, a 4, 3, 2, or 1, even a 7, you're in dangerous territory that most people never get out of. It's very dangerous to stay at a 7, because you create a feeling in your brain and your psyche that that's normal. And if that's normal for you, then guess what? It becomes a habit. Habits turn into patterns. Patterns turns into new lifestyles. And most people never get out of it. Warren Buffett, the billionaire, says, be careful of getting a lot of credit card debt, because once it becomes a habit and a pattern, you rarely get out of it. And if you do, it's 20 years later. We said 1.5. Luna Viejo said, when I started, I was a 1 into one of my programs. Now she's going up to a 4 or 5. That's good. Congratulations. Leon said, real talk, Ty. Okay. Three. And this is important. Your social media must serve your lifestyle. Woo, there you are. I'm in pain today, boy.
I need you.
There. I'll be off this relatively soon. This.
I gotta leave by 6:30.
What time is it now?
5:15.
Yeah. We'll do it right after that. That's the most important. This shoulder's killing. I was doing MMA yesterday. If you throw enough hooks, your shoulders start to get sore. There is more in life than money. Absolutely. That's what I said. You got to be working on lifestyle. Someone says, Ty, you got to work out more. One thing, you know what we call this? We call this, what do they call it in football? Couch quarterbacks. World is back. We got a world full of couch quarterbacks. You'll see it. You will see it. People are, you're going to find that. That's another one. Believe it or not, those people are nice, but your enemies are usually couch quarterbacks. Couch quarterbacks are people who go, ooh, I see you playing basketball. You won't, like the other day I hit 18 three-pointers in a row. Then if I miss one, somebody's going to be like, oh, you missed one. That's a couch basketball player. They're your enemies because they don't ever give you any constructive advice. Oh, yeah, armchair quarterbacks. That's what you call it, armchair quarterback. You're going to find that in business. Your most broke friends are going to try to give you advice. Be like, bro, fix your own life. Then come talk to me. Only listen to people who already, you know, this is exact words Kobe told me. You have to learn from people, but you know what he said? I was talking to him in the locker room. I posted on my Snapchat. It was last Sunday, about 10 days ago, 9 days ago. He said, you have to learn, but he didn't end then. You have to learn from people who already achieved greatness. I always listen to people who have already done it. Like yesterday, I was doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I was doing MMA training with a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt who's been doing Jiu-Jitsu for 22 years. I ain't gonna listen to some dude who's just like, well, I watch WWE wrestling, and so I know how to do a suplex in make-believe land. You know, results talk, bullshit walks. It's very important. Preston says, Ty, man, you're really inspiring me to get off my ass and make a change. Just wait till this new program comes out. I'm telling you, this new program is the baddest ass thing I ever made. I've made different programs in terms of lifestyle. The accelerator is the baddest ass thing I've ever done when it comes to business. So there's different things. Someone said, Ty, you got to do more bench press and get those pecs bigger. I was just benching whatever 225 the other day. Ain't that bad, bro. QBs, we got those. Our common enemy show up. We got the bench QB. You know who I listened to? Bradley Martin was here the other day. Rome, my bodyguard guy, he benches 550. That's who I listen to. The rest of the people, and Rome doesn't ever leave comments on about bench pressing. Be picky in who you listen to. I was talking about that on social media. Number 3, your social media has to serve your lifestyle goals. What's your lifestyle goals? What do you want out of life? You know? Maybe why don't you have a little more? That might be a funny thing. We could try it. Where's my other phone? I want to snap. What's your lifestyle goals? Now, successful business, but that's not your goal usually, unless you want to build a solar energy company because that's a goal. But what's your goal? Goal. I'm doing a live stream here to 72 countries. We're talking about 3 ways to make more money using social media. I'm on number 3, talking about lifestyle using social media. A lot of people forget. So hold on, let me post this snap. We usually have about 72 countries on here when I check my Google Analytics. All right. Live streaming is social media. People forget that. I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, Meerkat, Periscope. 4 new social medias that didn't really exist 5 years ago, even 1 or 2 years ago. And it's all because it's part of my lifestyle. I don't really like to, I do conferences sometimes, but I don't like to do them every day. So social media serves my lifestyle. If I went on your Instagram, your Periscope, your Meerkat, is your social media enhancing? Is it making your lifestyle better? For example, let's say, well, this year, I started posting more sports stuff, right? I like sports. And the NFL, I got to go to the Super Bowl. They flew me to the Super Bowl. That enhances my lifestyle. I posted on social media, and it enhances it. Now I want to make movies for fun. Now my social media allows me, because people watch, the producers and directors of movies go, I want you to be involved in this movie because it will get us more people seeing the movie. You guys want to come in? Sure. Hello. Why don't you guys go back there so you can all fit in? Say hello.
To my little
Hi.
Who said say hello to my little friends?
me.
We're doing a contest here. You guys want to say your name? Somebody said hi.
I'm Dominique.
Ashley.
Nicole. Juana.
Shalana.
Erica.
Happy.
Leslie.
I'm Kendra.
I know.
You can look here.
There's so many.
Okay, look over.
They're just saying hello. We're working on a contest. Somebody said, hey, beautiful. You're talking to me? No, I don't think they're talking to me. Somebody wrote, damn, baby. Somebody said you need Spanish women. There are Spanish. Who here is Latina? There's 2 Latins here. People, somebody said, Tai, you are beautiful. Shout out to Nicole. Who's Nicole?
Me. Hi.
You got a fan already on here.
Thanks.
All right, thank you guys. If you stay here too long, you'll distract from the. No one will even listen. Thank you for sorry, I'm eating.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we'll be done here in a little bit. We'll come shoot some stuff. You guys are gonna have to. What was I gonna say? Where's the napkin? Somebody said, Tai, no French women. Tai, how much are you paying those girls? They're not paid. Look at this fool. You know another enemy that you and I have? People who can't handle the fact that other people do cooler stuff than them. That's going to be your enemy. Trust me. Your lifestyle's going to start changing. You're going to have an awesome life, and people are going to think, how can you be doing that stuff and my life sucks? Well, maybe you just got to change what you do, bro. You ever thought of that? Sometimes people just got to change that they do. Change what you do. My mentor used to say there's no change without a change in routine. Some people want to change life with it, but they're not willing to change their routine. Never will happen. Never will happen, man. Watch my Snapchat. That's the result that I was looking for. It might be not the result you're looking for, and that's okay. I don't judge people by I mostly care about the people I'm responsible for and my own lifestyle. People ask me, what do you think about Justin Bieber? I'm like, no, I don't really care. That's my answer. But I do care as how it pertains his social media. I watch Justin Bieber's social media. Is he doing something that can enhance my lifestyle and help the lifestyle of the people around me that are in my care and responsibility? That I care about. You know, that's what you got to expend all your energy doing. All of it. Give me 1 second here. If you're not doing that, and you're not very, very focused on yourself and your own lifestyle, you're just making a mistake. You know, I don't know how to say that any easier to people. Most of your time should be focused on enhancing your lifestyle. What do you think I should call it? Lifestyle enhancement? Lifestyle renovation? What? What else? What else? What do I call it? Sorry. Gotta shoot off a few texts. Once again, always I do social media. I give a lot of stuff away for free. But I always gotta enhance my lifestyle too. You gotta help 50-50. Lifestyle levitation, here in my lifestyle. Lifestyle transformation, up and running. What else do we have? Lamborghini and chill. Lifestyle optimization. That one's good. What else? Somebody give me some names.
Life rejuvenation.
Life rejuvenation.
Life enhancer. Life with style. The lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
My lifestyle.
Okay. What else? Somebody give me something good.
Lifestyle upgrade. President transformation. World lifestyle boot camp.
Lifestyle builder. Lifestyle boot camp. I want a name that's not painful for people. You know? Lifestyle spa. Thai style. Style booming. Level up lifestyle. Life and manners. Lamborghini lifestyle. I can't use the word Lamborghini in it. In your own brand, you can't use, unless you got permission. Lifestyle reboot. Lifestyle by life relived. Elevate your life. Life vision. I'm going to show you one little bonus thing that social media is very powerful for. What I'm doing right now is actually an experiment to show you something. You notice how you can enhance your lifestyle by collaboration. There's actually a book I just read about the power of collabs, and right now I'm doing a collaboration with you. I'm like, hey, will you guys help me out? I'll help you, give you a few tips. Can you guys help me out and help me name my new product? So many entrepreneurs out there trying to make more money. You know what they forget to do? Talk to their customers, talk to their allies, talk to their friends, talk to their social media, and get people to give them answers. I was trying to name my dog Puppy, and I said, can anybody suggest a name? And 4,000 people gave names. And so you could instantly get answers. Now Booker, actually, we ended up using the name because he was a orphan, or a rescue. So we ended up keeping the name because he had already kind of they'd already been using the name Booker, and it matched up with books. But point being, I could get 4,000 people to collaborate with me. And if you're watching this, you're already making $1 million a year, you're making $100,000, you're making $50,000 a year, whatever your number is, you want to have a lot of people collaborating with you. Very powerful. Lifestyle rescue. Price, product me, yeah, price. Oh, Project Me. What about Project You?
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Project you.
What about Lifestyle You? Your lifestyle. The high life. Ty's commandment. I don't want to have my name in it. Andrew Hart said, Ty, you're very smart to be experimenting with everything, even fine tuning. Again, another thing. B, you use your social media to experiment. I can experiment with anything, and I have a fairly large social media. You may not have one quite as large, but even if you have a small one, you can test things. Before you open a restaurant, post it on your social media. You don't even have to say, do you like it? Just post a picture of what you're serving. Post 2 different pictures. Do what's called, see here, you can do split tests. So one day you post one meal, the next hour, 3 hours later, you post a different meal. You see which one more people like. That's what your restaurant should probably serve as its main dish. Somebody said, Ty, look into the camera when you're talking. All right, we got an armchair quarterback alert. All right, everybody. So Remember I said these are another thing you're going to learn. You're going to find out who your enemies and your friends are. Social media has a way of telling the truth. So what's our common enemy on this call? Know-it-alls. So there's somebody who came on this call and they said, Tai, you got to look straight into the camera. That's called a know-it-all because they don't have all the facts. I have 4 cameras. One for YouTube, one for Meerkat, a Meerkat, Periscope, Facebook. We have 2 for YouTube. So you have your common enemies, once again, revealed through social media. Know-it-alls. Don't be a know-it-all. People try to correct me on here. Sure, maybe I'm wrong, but why not come in here and learn what I know? Because that can help you. You already know what you know. So if you already know to look in the camera in the way that you think's the right way, then just do it for your life. I can't stress this enough. Why is everybody not fixing their own life but focused on other people? There's a great quote, I think it was Friedrich Nietzsche, and he said, let every man sweep his own front porch and the whole world will be clean. That's all you gotta do. Sweep your own porch, man. Don't worry about if someone else has bench press. Don't worry about their deadlift. Don't worry about if they're dating hot girls. It was Goethe. Oh, it's Goethe. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, German philosopher, writer, I would say. And somebody said, David Leon said, quit trying to make Project Rebirth happen. Is there something called Project Rebirth? Never heard of that. Maybe that's a TV show. Everybody, you sweep your own front porch. Use your social media to sweep your front porch. Very important. I'm gonna let me show you a few things. Number one thing, you're watching this, I hope you got a few ideas. There's a lot more tricks up my sleeve. I actually have one of the biggest social media accounts in human history, if you add all my accounts together. You know, Instagram, I'm not super big on Instagram. I got 350,000 or something like that on Instagram. But I focus on the ones I think are the most important right now, which are YouTube and Snapchat. And I have one of the biggest Snapchats in the world, and definitely have one of the biggest YouTubes, if by minutes watched, not by subscribers. Subscribers in YouTube are relatively unimportant. It's important, you get free you get free views, but what matters is minutes watched, trust me. That's all that fucking matters. Last year I had 450, I posted it, the actual statistic, you could see it from Google. It's about 450 million minutes watched. So I'm almost at 500 million minutes a year watched, which is a lot. And that's what you want for your social media. You don't necessarily have to have 1 billion or something like that, or 500 million, but look at your minutes watched. It'll show you that on YouTube. Now I'm getting closer to about 500 million, just because that was last year. I fluctuate each month how many minutes. Brandon said, Tai, you make money off YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Some money, not my only business. Was that a statement, question? Because if it was a question, you gotta put a question mark at the end. What are my thoughts on Primerica? One guy posted that 7 times, so I'll be sure not to answer that, just because that's annoying. What was the first step you made when you only had $47 in your bank account? Easy. The first step, when you don't like your lifestyle, you can follow this KSE formula. The K stands for knowledge, the S for strategy, the E for execution. You have to have knowledge. All right, hold on. I was on a webinar last week regarding Snapchat and released that I was missing a trick. Now I've just heard you say Snapchat is relevant. What did the other thing say? Were you on a webinar where they said Snapchat's not relevant? Yeah, I'm not sure who said that, but you may want to go on different webinars if somebody was saying Snapchat's not relevant. People are kooky. Remember what I said back on step number 2 or step number 1? Most people are yapping about social media. Just ask them. Results talk, bullshit walks. Just be like, show me some stats. Like when Dan Bilzerian was here, I was talking to him on Instagram because he's got 14 billion followers. A million followers, not billion. Billion. When Willie Rex was over at my house, I was asking him questions about my YouTube channel because he has 13 million YouTube subscribers and a lot of views and a lot of minutes watched. Careful who you learn from. There's a lot of wolves going around in sheep's clothing. And sometimes there's the sheep and people think they're in wolves' clothing. Like me, some people are like, Tai, are you teaching people get rich quick schemes? I'm like, does it look like I'm teaching get rich quick? Have I ever said you'll be a millionaire quick? No. In fact, I said it's all about the lifestyle. Some people have $1 million in the bank account and live a poor man's lifestyle. And some people have a $1 million of lifestyle, but they don't have as much money in their bank. You give me the lifestyle, you can keep the money. I like money from the standpoint of having a lifestyle. That's it. If I ever found out there was an economy where you didn't need money to live a good life, I did that. I lived with the Amish for 2.5 years. You don't need money because you grow your own food, you build your own house. We had a log house, no electricity, we lived off the grid, didn't need cars because we had horses. I had a great lifestyle. I lived there for 2.5 years and I made about, $8,000 a year as a farmer there. I loved it because that economic system didn't need money. Now I live in this modern world, you need money. Electricity ain't gonna be paid by handing them some cucumbers and some tomatoes you grew in your garden. You gotta have money now. So to me, it's about the lifestyle. The reason I have a Ferrari and Lamborghini is not to show off to other people. How would that enhance my lifestyle? I have it because they're fun to drive. And anybody who doesn't understand that, they've never been in a Ferrari. Once you drive a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, or Maserati, anything, you're not going to want to go back to whatever. When do you launch the 7 Minute 7 Days? It's launching today. You will see the link. I recorded the first lesson in it, the first training. It's one of the best ones. It happens so. I was like, yes, this was the best first video you're going to get. Should Snapchat show my life as a COO or only brand relevant content? In general, I would say Snapchat should be behind the scenes content. That's what you want Snapchat. Harash said 500,000 subscribers. Yeah, I think I have 500,000 subscribers now. Something like that. Mine grows fairly fast. My TEDx talk, that's social media, because I never promoted it at all. I didn't do it. People think I did paid advertising. I never promoted 1 penny on my TEDx talk because it's on TEDx's channel. And that thing blew through the roof. It's crazy. In fact, we'll see. It may become one of the top ones.
Interrupting you because
Yeah.
Kelly's leaving. So.
Kelly, what were you working on?
We're working with Sean. We're going to give you some yellow grass-fed meat.
Yes. You want to come say hello? Grass-fed beef that has yellow fat. Nutritionist Kelly putting
Hey,
me. Are you
guys.
trying to choke me out here? She's you working on my diet plan?
Yeah, we're going to get you some really good grass-fed beef from NorCal.
Oh, good. I like it.
Yep. Oh, I need a microphone? Hi.
So, on.
This is quite the setup.
You like this?
Yeah, last
They
time
can't
it was
see you.
just your
You got to
phone.
be over here.
Hey
little more.
guys.
Little more. A little more.
Here I am.
There we go.
Okay, so YouTube. What's the hearts about?
So this
Periscope.
is Facebook, Meerkat, and Periscope.
Oh,
The hearts are
awesome.
Just kind of people's reactions to whatever.
Hey guys, how's it going? Any questions?
Was she at the conference? You were at the
I
conference
was at
last
the
night.
conference. I spoke at the Roosevelt. That was me.
Somebody said I should invest in an ice tube for my soreness. You know those ones you go like ice baths?
You should get a cryotherapy machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
Hey, you so cute, somebody said.
This is hysterical.
Lovely on.
I know. I know.
Somebody wrote cutie pie. Wow, she is cute. Somebody wrote what's good. Not as good. Not as good with the ladies, I can tell.
Give us 3 dating tips for things to not say on the live.
Yeah, you shouldn't say. Some of you not so good with the ladies, I can tell. You say things like "What's good." You sound like Fonzie from the 1970s.
Yeah, seriously.
Ken the inventor wrote adorable, haha. Stay beautiful, and I didn't see
This
the rest.
wouldn't be productive for me. I would just be like, okay, hi guys, how's it going?
She seems cute and intelligent. People are
Right.
commenting that you're cute and intelligent, as if those don't go together. But there's lots of women who are smart and pretty.
College educated.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if we care about that in this house.
No.
You're at a college dropouts one.
I
Is
li-
cereal unhealthy?
Yes, cereal is unhealthy. Cereal spikes your blood sugar very high, and there's not, I mean, even the high fiber ones, really, it's just a carbohydrate. You're not getting dense nutrition from that.
Is cereal healthy?
I don't love cereal. I'd much rather have you have organic omega-3 eggs or a B-Well or a Thai approved smoothie.
Say no to cereal.
What do you
Poached
think
eggs
of-
are great.
What do you think of synthetic meats?
Wait, synthetic
Like
meat?
this?
Synthetic meats.
I think they mean like those-
industrial raised meats.
No,
Not
like
a big
those
fan.
vegetables that are like the fake chicken stuff.
Oh, I'm not. No, protein
Let's talk.
isolates.
Do you believe in no carb diet?
It absolutely depends on the client. I like a carb diet that doesn't spike through a 120 2 hours after a meal, which means if I were to test your blood sugar too
Well,
much.
that's good. Carbs shouldn't spike you over 120. In
Yes.
what?
On a glucometer if they're testing their blood sugar. So carbs are fine when they're a source of glycogen fuel, but when you overdo it, you're going to be storing fat, and you should definitely take breaks with eating carbs because then you want to calm the insulin in your body, keep insulin sensitivity high. I'm not a vegetarian. Someone asked that question. No, I eat a...
She's
I
an
was going to say I
omnivore.
eat a lot of meat, but I eat a lot of protein. I love protein.
Someone
Anything
said,
else?
Ty, are you addicted to Snapchat? No, I'm addicted to help you out.
Kelly-
Complex carbs with a bit of lean protein. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, lots of veggies, all the veggies. Someone said lean protein to gain lean muscle mass, bison, salmon, any high quality red meats that's 100% grass fed. You can get that at
many
Trader
freckles
Joe's
today.
now.
Are you very freckled?
Me? Yeah, I'm a Croatian. I suck up the sun.
You're Croatian?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you have freckles.
Olive complexion, I just soak it up. I try not to. Talk about Jessica Alba dropping weight. Jessica Alba and I worked together to get ready for her beauty launch. She lost 12 inches.
What? On her waist?
Body wide. So, couple off her arms, couple off her legs,
Was she
waist and
excited?
hips. She was pumped. She was really pumped.
What was her main thing
Whoa.
that you're allowed to talk about?
Oh, well, she was going from kind of a little bit of an inflammatory vegetarian-based diet to
Okay.
a lean protein-based diet.
You helped Jessica Alba lose 12 inches off different parts of her body.
I did.
And how'd you do it?
We switched up her breakfast. She went to a B-Well smoothie or a bulletproof coffee.
So you like bulletproof coffee?
I do. It's
Oh.
a form of fat fasting, which I think is a lot easier for people to balance out, and it keeps you from creating stress hormones if your body does react that way, because you're getting calories. So it's easier for women. Men can do the fat fast or can do intermittent fasting because you have the testosterone to deal with.
By the way, in my new training program, she's going to be in there giving you all kinds of cutting edge little techniques.
What are we doing nowadays, Ty?
Cracking my knuckles. I got a chiropractor coming every day. That's the most important. Thoughts on intermittent fasting, somebody asked. Last question.
I like intermittent fasting for men who have a good amount of testosterone. I think it's not as hard on them. Women,
Why
sometimes.
did you look at me when you said that?
Because you got so much tea.
I got. Yeah, that's a good one. Thoughts on intermittent fasting.
I think it's great for men because they have a good amount of testosterone. It can be a little harder on women.
Some
Depends on
men.
the client.
Some men.
Yeah, some men.
Some dudes got to work on their tea. Get that tea up.
All right, guys, I'm off. Next client of the day.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Ty.
Good to see you. Come by. We're
it
gonna
work?
film more stuff soon.
All right, sounds good.
Everybody loves Kelly. She's got that jolly Croatian vibe.
Be Well by Kelly on
Be
Instagram,
Well. Yeah,
Snapchat,
I'm gonna
and
snap
all
you
that
up.
stuff.
Here, I'll put.
Wait,
What
I
is
need
it?
to.
Be
where's
Well
my
at
phone?
Be Well.
At Be Well by Kelly. Wait, Ty. I need to
Kelly
snap
has to
you.
Snapchat too.
Yeah, I need to be better about this, like you are.
Training her. We've been talking.
Hey guys, I'm here with Tai Lopez. If you don't know who he is, you should check him out on
You don't
YouTube,
wanna know anything about me.
Snapchat. But look at this setup. Those are all the people.
We got everybody watching. Is that right? Be Well by
Kelly.
Kelly.
You got it.
I went to 2 lines.
For being a social media king, you should know that, man.
No, I was asking how to spell.
Oh.
Because it could be Kelli.
No, yeah, you got it. That's me.
Don't be trying to call me out. I'm going to call you out right back.
All right, Ty. Thanks, buddy. Bye,
Yep,
guys.
there's a little bit of stubbornness right here in this vicinity. We've got the stubborn brain. All right, thank you. Somebody said, peace be with you.
And also with you.
That's like salam alaikum, they said.
Assalamu alaikum.
Then you say it backward. I don't know how to say salam. I think it's salam alaikum, and then you say alaikum salam.
Yeah, alaikum salam.
Okay, I gotta go. I got some stuff I'm doing, and you can watch on my Snapchat. Let's talk accelerator. I saw quite a few of you asking. I'm gonna let in 30 people. I love this thing. I've been just doing 30 people at a time, even though I get, I don't know, 10 times that people on these calls. I'm just gonna let in 30 people. And what does the accelerator do? I'm not gonna do a ton of time explaining because I wanted basically to help you guys do social media today. But I got a 4-month program that you can go into, and in 4 months I'm gonna teach you everything. Not everything. I keep a few tricks to myself, in all honesty. But I'm gonna give you, if you know the things that I'm gonna teach you and you understand them over the next 4 months, it's a program. It's called a home study program. I love home study stuff because you can just do it on your own schedule. I'm also a fan because the first home study course I bought in 2001 was a Corey Rudel program, and I spent, I think it was $500 to $1,000, and it taught me how to do Google AdWords. Corey Rudel died, but so in 2007, so he doesn't have any more home study programs. But the ones I got into, I made in business revenue since I bought that program. I'm sure I've made 10, 20, 30 million bucks. Pretty good return on my money for that program I bought. So I have a soft spot for cool programs. I buy home study programs all the time. I study on my own time. I study when I get a spare minute. I always have books going, different programs I'm in. I got trainers here. You got to do the same. Everybody wants to be rich. Not everybody will put the money into investing. All people who have any level of wealth, whether it's physical, financial wealth, whether it's body wealth, whether it's social life wealth, whether it's happiness, a wealth of happiness, they all got there by investing time and energy. If you want to be happy, the Dalai Lama meditates 6 hours a day. Now, you don't necessarily have to meditate 6 hours a day, but notice he's a happy damn guy. He works for it. You train for what you want. And at the end of the day, don't ever listen to anybody. I don't care what book, what program, what conference, what fast talker tries to con you into thinking that you don't have to train. You gotta train. Okay? Is publishing on right now? On this? You sure? Okay. Someone says Tai is smarter than people realize. He's a borderline genius. First rule of the art of war. Don't ever let your opponent know how strong you are. Very important. I will teach you that. The second your enemy can size you up, they'll take advantage of you. The second they surprise them. Like yesterday I was training with Master Cordero, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's like, wow, you hit way harder than I thought. I'm like, I like to surprise people. You always want to come out with business, with your IQ. You don't have to show. I don't have to showcase all my IQ. You know, it's not. I've been in Mensa since I was a little kid. I'm not dumb. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm also not the dumbest. Remember that. Art of War, Sun Tzu. Don't ever show all your cards at the table. You're playing poker. 30 minutes has gone by. You haven't figured out who the sucker at the table is. You're the sucker. I love when people underestimate me. Get excited when people underestimate you. Because, you know what? I do a lot of boxing. When people fall asleep, they put their hands down. You put them to sleep. And that applies with social media. I see people getting cocky. Actually, there was a girl yesterday, and she was Snapchatting, and I said, you should turn your camera the other way, vertical. And she goes, well, no, this is a good way. And I was like, well, based on what Snapchat experience? And she goes, oh, well, I have like 10,000 people who see every post. See, she became her own enemy because she got cocky. She thought 10,000 is a lot. 10,000 is not a lot. Not on Snapchat. 10,000, that's weak sauce. Kylie Jenner probably gets 3 million per post. Okay, anyway, I want to be off here. Facebook is going to cut off in 24 minutes. I'm going to put a link right now to get in, and then I'm going to explain to you how to get into it. I usually don't do it this way, but I want to be off in 24 minutes because Facebook resets out an hour and 30, and I don't want to reset because I got to go on to the next thing in my day. Here's how you can get in the accelerator. Now, this is kind of a blind way to get in. I'll explain what you're going to get in a second, but I'll just preface it with this. There's going to be a handful of people who we let in, who fill out an application, get in the accelerator. It's $9.90. It says $1,000. One-time payment for the first 30 people who get in today. After that, it's $4,000. So you snooze, you lose. You can wait till tomorrow if you want to. Do whatever you want. That's fine. That's how the program goes. Okay? And the transformations I've seen in people's income, it's insanity. I just had a guy let in a program. I saw him at a conference. He said, Ty, I don't really like my lifestyle. I said, you making money? He's like, yeah, he's making, I think 6, maybe not 7 figures, but he was making 6 figures, a couple $100,000 a month, a year. And he goes, but I hate my life. I said, why? He says, I'm working 60 hours a week. I said, well, he goes, I'm going to shut down this business. I was like, but then you're going to lose all that money. Why don't you train a team? And why don't you learn the secrets to creating passive income for yourself? And he goes, came into one of my paid programs. I have another program that's called the Business Builder. It's actually $25,000 to $50,000. He got in that program. After 1 month, I was talking to him. I was like, how'd it go? He said, man, it's amazing. I'm only working 1 hour now, and I'm making the same income, and I've launched a new business. I built a team, and I only have to spend 1 hour overseeing their progress, and the business is making more money. The old business is making more money than ever before. And I said, man, that's good. 1 hour a day? You were working like 8-9 hours a day. He said, no, 1 hour a week. 1 hour a week he had changed his life to. That's a lifestyle change. We're talking about social media, how to change your lifestyle. And can you make, you got the windows wrong? I don't know why, there we go. And this is a lifestyle change. The accelerator is a home study course specifically on changing your income. Understanding business, understanding invest in real estate. Everything they didn't teach you in school, everything the public school system forgot to tell you and I put in there. How to be better at public speaking, how to network, how to raise capital if you have no money, how to take an idea that's just an idea and turn it into an actual business, productize it, market it, build a team around it, build your support, build your distribution, all those things you have to know. Some of you are already making $1 million a year. Great. That's chump change in the entrepreneur world now. It's time for you to go up. I'm not saying that in a condescending way. I'm just saying, I remember the first time I figured out how to make a business, make $1 million. I got excited for a second, but then I remember what my mentor said. It said, compare yourself to the best. So you just keep comparing and your life keeps getting better and better and better. So the accelerator, it's a program. It's $9.97. You get a library basically of home study courses divided into 5 areas. And it's accelerator is $9.97. There's 3 levels to it. Today you can only get into level 1 because everybody starts at level 1. Kind of like college. You got to get an undergraduate before you get a PhD. So the first is called the money level. Then you have the entrepreneur level, and then you have the advanced marketing level, because to really grow your business, you have to know advanced marketing techniques. Uber knew how to grow, and now they're a $50 billion company because they knew how to create virality in their marketing. And so Uber's one of the fastest growing companies in history. Today, you can get access to this. A simple application, a one-time fee. Now, that's a bonus. The price on my website, which is the real price, is $4,000. Last year, I charged $997, and I told everybody last year, I warned everybody for 4 months. I'm raising the price from $1,000 for a 4-month program to $1,000 a month, so $4,000, and that's what we did January 1st of this year. But I know some of you, I get people every day going, Tai, I can't afford $4,000, I could afford $1,000, and so that's the program that we built, and that's the bonus that I'm going to offer today. So you can come back tomorrow and all that. You can test me. Some people test me, and you'll see it'll be $4,000. If you want to get in, you got till this Facebook thing goes off. So there's 19 minutes. So can you start the timer now? 20 minutes or a little over, a little under 19 minutes. I'm going to put a link. If you're on my website, you're going to see above and below here, you're going to see a link. You click it, takes you to an application. You put in your credit card, it's $997. It's an SSL 256-bit encrypted page. The next page, you set up your phone call. My team, I have an onboarding team that will help you. They'll answer your questions, and they'll walk you through what you got in the money program. If you want to get the higher level ones, these are a higher price, so you have to pay a little more, but we'll credit what you already put in. But most of you just need to be the money level. About 20% of you are more advanced. Focus on this right here first, okay? So this is a 4-month program. You can study it. All you need is a phone or a computer. So yeah, we have the link above and below. If you're on Facebook, Periscope, Meerkat, you just close this window, and all you have to do is type it, and you just type in tailopez.com/Facebook. I'll show you how to do it. 5 ways to get in. Number 1, if you're on my website, there's a button above or below this video that says apply now. If you're on Facebook or Meerkat or Periscope, just go to an internet browser, tailopez.com/Facebook or Meerkat or /Periscope. Be sure you do that, or you will not get the price. If you just type it in and go to tailopez.com, it'll be $4,000. Who is doing this one, Nathan? Because I want you to adjust it, you and Maya. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because I'll elaborate if you want. Both of you will come and I'll elaborate. Because don't be pinned to your laptop when you're helping me. Okay, do you know what I'm talking about? Are you anticipating what I'm talking about? Okay, but you don't have to talk about it, but whatever you're doing it now,
Yep.
I don't like it that way. So don't do it that way anymore. So you don't have to even explain what's being done. I don't care.
Okay.
Change it. Sorry, I need to talk to my team for a second. So you can burn that, whatever system you have now, you can burn that one to the ground and start from scratch as far as I'm concerned, because it's not been one time that I've liked it. So why don't you burn it to the ground and start over and build a good one? Sometimes a little lesson for you. When life ain't going, when there's an area of your life that sucks, burn that shit to the ground and start from scratch. If you have a team that works for you and they ain't doing stuff right, you go, guys, we're going to burn this thing to the ground and we're going to rebuild it right. Some people's lifestyle sucks because they never burn shit to the ground. When you want a good life, some things are unfixable. Burn them to the ground and we start all over. And it's done right. And that's very important in your life. There's behind the scenes footage in the accelerator on how I build teams, how I train teams. There are videos, about 100 hours worth of videos in the vault. Of past talks that I've done, there's about 100 hours. And by the way, Maya and Nathan, when you rebuild it, it should be just simpler. It should just be going on right there. Don't make it, that way you have now is too complicated. Complicated shit never gets done. Just do, so you don't need to call anybody at the office. What? But I'm just saying, fix it right there where I can see it. So they'll just have somebody sitting right there. Yeah, so that's another way. The third way, there's a phone number, 1-800-604-2587. How many more minutes do we have left? You can email Maya at tailopez.com. And lastly, you can go to my website and just press the help button. Now, the way I'm doing these sales is not the way you want to do it, because I'm not trying to maximize how much money I make. Right now, I'm just looking for badass people who wants to be in it. And people sometimes go, Tai, prove to me that I want to be the accelerator. And I just go, why would I prove that to you? Nowhere in my life goals is proving myself to other people, except to prove to myself that I can hit my goals, and maybe some of my family and closest friends. Never live your life to prove. Sometimes people go, well, why do I want to go to the accelerator? I got one good thing that I'll prove to you. It's 100% money back guarantee. And the reason I put that in is because this instantly tells me who the smart people in the room are. You can try the same thing for yourself. If it's, if you can get into something and get a refund, you should almost always do it. Like if I could invest in a piece of real estate, and then if I find out, because we have a 60-day window, that within 60 days, if I don't like the deal or it's not working out, I can just get my money back, I'll almost always invest my money. What I like to do is I like to be, come here for a second, Maya and Nathan. Can you guys come here for a second? I'm just gonna have you guys do it, then I know. Yeah, but I'm saying just set up right there where I can see it. Because, yeah. Maria says, Tai, not very good penmanship. I will take that as a compliment. They say you can tell your IQ by your penmanship. What was I going to say about that? I was trying to remember the exact quote.
About what?
What are you doing on the phone? That's relevant to this?
I'm just asking if anyone was before.
I don't care. That'll never be, whatever was done, that'll never be done again. So don't ever go back to that. Nothing done. Experiment. That experiment's dead, boy. One thing you're gonna learn in the accelerator is how to run business experiments. You wanna make the most money you'll ever make in your life. Now, some of you will become millionaires, some of you won't. Some of you won't. I can just predict that. Some of you will never rise above and hit your potential. Most people operate at 1/20th. One of the rules to hitting your potential. Are you guys posting stuff too, Maddie?
So they're post monitoring lesson comments always, and I'm post monitoring Facebook.
No, but I'm doing on the timer thing. Are you posting the stuff so I know?
Yeah, post the stats.
Okay. Is it a full moon today or something?
I don't think
Like it's a forgetful day. Like this, I ain't never bringing up again. Don't ever make me bring this up again. So if you guys want to, you can put up a huge sign that says, once this starts, here's what we never do wrong again. It's super annoying. I like that people are still posting names. That's nice of you. Life Liberator. I think I'm gonna call it lifestyle. Lifestyle. Questions on the accelerator in terms of what are you gonna get, what are you not gonna get? Who has a question? We got 11 minutes.
Someone said full moon, yes.
It is a full moon?
That's what they said, but they're just saying.
I saw a full moon the other day. I've read some research. It's controversial whether full moons actually mess with people's brains or not. Lifeguards, they used to say that there's more people drown. What you're gonna get is 5 main things. Twice a month, you're gonna get access. One of the most important things in this premium program. So this is a premium program. It's a members only. You get a special password. You get access to things that aren't on my YouTube, Facebook. And the way you do that, you get twice a month access to a live stream that's only me or people that I look up to, and it's only available to people in the accelerator. That's it. Is Mike here with somebody? Oh, it's hey, you guys want to come say hello real quick? Sure. I got some interesting people stop by. You want to be on this live stream? I'm about off, but
Nice.
there you go. Hey, how you guys been? Long time
Good
no
to
see.
you again.
Yeah. I met them at the Staples Center. You guys want to say your names? Introduce
Hey,
yourself.
I'm Pablo Arias.
Yeah.
I'm Robbie Eaton.
So, Pablo was telling me that he follows all my stuff, and how long ago did you buy that app?
About 4.5 months ago.
So he bought an app 4.5 months ago. How much did you buy it for?
$4,000.
$4,000, and then you remarketed, repackaged it, and now it's in the top what?
Top 20.
Top 20 apps. Is that in the world?
Yeah, just Apple's top charts.
So now he's got how old are you?
18.
18. So how much are you allowed to say how much you're making a month or in the last 3 months?
It's made, well, that one's made $600,000 in the past 3 months.
$600,000 in the last 3 months. So I'm gonna come out. We'll interview. We're gonna do a little. I'm launching my little show. I was telling you guys about, but on social media. So I'll be shouting this out to 1 million people or something. I'll see it. But we'll be in touch.
Sweet.
We'll talk in a second.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah, man. Good to see you. I just wanted you guys to say hello on here. And
Alrighty.
Michael, did Mike disappear? Oh. Adrian, you want to walk them over to Mike, por favor?
Yeah.
Pablo is 18. That's why I say, people on here, you got to ask yourself, are you quick or are you slow? And whenever I talk about stuff like this, people are always cynical. People are always, I'm like, good. The more cynical people, you should get excited. The more people cynical that don't do things, guess what? Less competition for you. He's 18, guys. Made $600,000 in the last 3 months. You know who follows all my stuff? Him. He tracked me down. He's like, dude, follow all your stuff, all my entrepreneur buddies. Always think about yourself and check yourself before you wreck yourself. People don't check themselves. You know? Hey.
Can I marry him?
What's up with that?
It's not marry him.
No, but that's been going 20 minutes.
No, it typed. I can't delete it until now. Okay, I didn't see. Can I marry him an hour ago?
I did, because I'm observant. Somebody wrote, when you would rather succeed than breathe, you'll become successful. That's the stuff you're going to learn in the accelerator. And for some people, that's enough. And so other people want to be proved more. And I don't really like to prove anymore. I used to do it when I was first starting out. People didn't know the stuff I did. But now, I'm just like, you snooze, you lose. You truly do. And it's just, sometimes I feel sad. I feel sad because I see all the badass stuff happening in the world, but I see how most people's life sucks. This guy, Ej Nazi, says, I'm not someone, Todd. I'm a guy that's going to usurp your throne. Good. Good. Somebody gonna do it. Everybody dies. That's the stuff you're gonna learn in the accelerator. Some of you. And last year I let in 3,000 people into the program, and about 7,000 people tried to get in the first day, but I only let 3,000 in 1 year, and I still like that. So what do we got? We got 5 more minutes. How do you get in? Right here. There's a button. You can type in tailopez.com/Facebook or Meerkat or Periscope. You can call the number, you can email, or you can click help. 100% money back guaranteed. My home study business program. It'll teach you everything that I can possibly throw in to a program. It's all on your phone. It's kind of like online seminars, but shorter. It's like 18-minute videos. I have some longer videos. Somebody said the 7-minute lifestyle. Cool. We got 5 minutes. Facebook, we got, for those of you on Facebook, we have 3 minutes and 56 seconds left. I tell you, sometimes I think, why aren't there more people like Pablo? He's 18 and he got a top 20 app in the world. And sometimes I'm like, I know why. The world's full of yappers. Speak less, do more. What's his app called? It's a game app. I'm going to be posting on my social media. People are scared and they're in their comfort zone. That's right. That's right. You can give people the keys to the kingdom. I can show you everything. I teach people like that. And people still are skeptical. And I just say, leave them. My mentor used to say, Tai, don't try to teach a pig to fly. You can't do it and it bothers the pig. You can't do it and it bothers the pig. Tai, the video on Elon Musk from his time with Ashley Vance was good, going through how the business won. So you're in the accelerator. Yeah, I'm about to get off here. I'm headed out. We're going to be launching. Oh, we still got 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Tai, I want to be the first mom to dominate the accelerator program. Good. Jump right in. Joshua said, because people listen to someone who failed and let them guide instead of listening to successful people. That's right. People listen to people who are losing. And it's okay. Everybody loses sometime. But it's not about the setback. It's all about the get back. That's what I always think about. What else we got? What question? If your credit card is declined, don't worry about it. We will call you back. How you coming on there? What is the strategy you guys are implementing?
For what?
That.
It's been assigned to a checklist so that one person is always assigned the entire
No, I'm saying, what are you guys doing right now to do it?
I'm literally just posting on our Facebook.
In what link? In what page?
On your Facebook page.
Is that the only place you can do it?
I'm sure I can find another place to do it. That's where I
Did you look at activities in that little thing where it shows you everything that is posted?
It doesn't show comments on there. You
It
can
does.
only do it here. And unfortunately it shows for you and then I delete it and then it goes away. But it's gonna stay on there, just so you know.
All right, minute 30 seconds. Then I'm gonna go train. And I'm launching a few shows. It's gonna be a cool day. See this?
It doesn't show up for me, so I don't know.
You
They're
already dealt with it?
coming. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying they're coming in, and I'm deleting.
Woof, my legs are sore. I was lifting heavy. Woo. Tai, you shug that meal. I'm launching a meal replacement shake soon. Brandon Arnold said, basically all he wants is your money. He doesn't care about you. Brandon, I feel bad for you, bro. You got weak brain, man. Weak brain. If somebody just comes on here and gives a 2-hour free talk, there's a shirt I'm working on. My mentor used to say, the more you learn about people, the more you'll like your Pekingese dog. But at the end of the day, I talked about this the other day. Low IQ people, be careful being around them, man. They make you stupider. All right, we got 16 seconds. I'm out. watch my Snapchat. We got the link up. Click it. They'll keep it up for a few minutes. And talk to you soon. All right, where are we at